I think it's very significant. Blessed to have this opportunity. They was in my recruiting process. They were high up there. So, and then just being from Miami, watching them growing up, watching that team, watching that organization, I feel like it's good. So.
What do you see from Cam Ward?
I mean, at the end of the day, he's a great player. Can't discredit that. And like you said, he does scramble a lot. So that means, DBs, we have to stay stuck to the receivers. And then hopefully we get help from our D line, and I feel like we are. But just our D line giving us pressure and, us staying connected to the receivers. And I feel like we'll have a good game. I feel like the defense, improved a lot. I'm excited for this year. I'm just a loss for words, how much of a turnaround the defense has, come from, and I'm excited.
What stands out the most about what's improved?
The experience we have, one, and then the brotherhood we have, and then just going out there and playing for each other.
Do you feel like you guys had more takeaways in camp and in scrimmages than previous years or even last year?
Of course, yeah, of course. I feel like Coach Harris, as far as like DB wise, Coach Harris has emphasized, the ball, like going to get the ball. I know I said it before, like if the ball is in the air, it's ours.
Yeah.
So.
Going back to your days at Palmetto, obviously Florida and Miami, you mentioned it earlier, they were two of your top schools when you were in your recruiting process. What eventually led to you choosing Florida over Miami, and how has that just come into play over your last 3 years here?
I would say I chose Florida over Miami to kind of get away from Miami. I grew up down there. I spent majority of my life down there, so just seeing a different environment, and I felt like Florida was the best fit for that. I'm very very confident. Having a lot of experience under my belt, I know I seen a lot, so just being able to store what I seen to some of the young guys, and just giving them some of the knowledge that I have that I gained from some other coaches. So just being able to give them knowledge that about the game, about like game speed, things like that. So.
When you look back at your freshman season, I mean, you started pretty much right from the jump here. Where do you think that you've grown the most heading into this year?
I'll say confidence, and being more of a vocal leader. That's probably one of the two biggest things that I try to work on as my time here. Being more confident, being more of a vocal leader. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I have a lot of experience under my belt. So if I'm not a vocal leader and I'm keeping it into myself, then like what am I doing for the team? So.